What's up, guys? This is Ashrock, and I'm back again to talk about why we should disable the assists in F1 games, be it 2020, 2019, or any other. But do note that this video is only for those who are super comfortable with driving with the assists on the game. So if you're a newbie, then if you want, you can skip this, or if you want to have some knowledge on why you should disable assists, then definitely watch this video. So before I go into the details, I'll start playing first with 3 assists on anti-lock brakes, traction control, and the racing line. The others I'm keeping off because after some moments of being into F1 games, generally everyone tends to disable all the other assists, but except for anti-lock brakes and traction control, and these are the two I would say for me these are the two biggest important things which should be disabled actually. So yeah, first off, let's go on with these two assists on. But do remember, I'm not going to disable the dynamic racing line because I'm still not good with maintaining the racing line. So yeah, I'm gonna keep it on for myself. Right. Wait a sec. Without. Yeah, they are on full. Let's see how much of lap time I can get. Yay, easy turns. Haha. Yeah, it's on. Yeah, yeah, it's already feeling boring to be honest. Right. Oops. Running too wide. Whoa! Haha, it are invalidated. Anyways, let me tell you about the experience that I had right now. So, the previous personal best which you were seeing of mine was without any sort of assists. Just I had the racing line on. So, the game was not that, I wouldn't say it fun because, well, I have been playing it for quite a while, so I play without assists. So, whenever I want to accelerate, I just hit it full. And whenever I want to brake, I just hit the brake lever full. So what the thing is that why I really don't have to use the variable notches, because if I put the acceleration at full, the game will just take care of it. The traction control is on, so it won't let the acceleration go at full. So that's a negative point actually, to be honest, for my end. And in terms of braking, if you have the ABS on, you cannot really brake late, because if you brake late, you're going to overshot the track or maybe end up too wide, because what happens in ABS, it really doesn't let you give the car your full braking potential, right? So yeah, if you keep the assist on, things definitely get easy for you, but you will definitely lose in certain places. Say for example, if you're running too wide, you cannot correct your position. You have to slow down and correct it, or you have to, like, just move on. That's it. Let's move on with no assists. Here you go, anti-lock brakes off, traction control off, and Let's hope this goes well. Uh, right. Oops. Alright, so let's give you a summary of this one. Okay. It's really not easy as it seems. Well, if you think with assist off you're the god, you're amazing, but it's not. It's not true. Well, when I started playing with all the assists off, even the medium difficulty players felt like like almost close to super hard to me. I used to spin out at the corners and all, but yeah, the main thing about using no assists is about control. The moment you start using all the assists, it's very much arcadey. All right, it's very much arcadey, of course, but not that much, but yeah, a lot. So when I'm turning the assist off, what mainly matters is not it just doesn't matters how where I am going to brake, where I'm going to accelerate, where I'm going to turn. It's not just where, it's how much. All right, how much matters a lot in combination with the where when you're playing without any sort of assists. So I'm using a controller, right? Be it a controller, be it a wheel. When you're using no assists, you need to control, like, okay, I will give this much of acceleration in this corner, because if you do not control, if you over accelerate, the game will not control the acceleration for you. You're just gonna skid off the track and you'll face the opposite direction, and that's tada bye bye for you. And that's a very sad thing. So once you start playing with no assist, you really have to learn where and how much you should accelerate and brake, because yeah, not just for acceleration, even for braking, if you brake too much, even when your car is slow, your car is just gonna start skidding, and that's gonna give you massive understeer. So these are a lot of things that you have to keep in mind. Now, the positive parts are that you can actually brake much later. Not that much, but yeah, you can brake later than a driver who is using all the assists, because when you're using the no assist brakes, what happens, you can apply a higher amount of pressure to your brake, and you can actually control it whenever you start seeing that, yeah, my car is skidding a bit with the brakes, the wheels are skidding, then you can just reduce the braking and things will get fine. But it's it seems easier to hear, but when you're going to do it, it's really difficult, to be honest. So yeah, that said, that's one thing. You can brake later than a person who is using all the assists, especially ABS. Secondly, say if you're running too wide, you will have two options to recover your optimum racing line. One is either you can go a bit more slower and match up with the racing line, or the there's another option which I consider as the best option, but you have to know how much you should accelerate at that point of time. You can actually increase your throttle more than the car's limits and make the car skid a bit. Say if you're moving to the left, if you're turning left and you are going outside and outside, then you can increase the throttle and you can make the car skid and turn faster to the inside, to the left. So that's how you can also, you know, just fix your stuff really well. And yeah, that's it. It's not just that. uh, it's really fun, it's really amazing, it's really immersive when you're driving without assists, because if you're driving with full assists and you're super good at it, the game becomes boring. It becomes really really boring because you're just gonna accelerate, brake, turn, again accelerate, brake, turn, just done. But with all the assists off, you got a lot of things in your head. Okay, what sort of curve is this? How much I have to turn? How much should I brake? How much should I accelerate? Where should I accelerate? And all these things create. It might be an irritation at the first, but later when you get smooth with it, you literally start having fun, and that fun doesn't end. Actually, it keeps going on. You won't feel bored because there are limits to the car, and whenever you cross the limits you just skid. So whenever a limit is put to you, that gives you competition, more competition. But with all the assists on, yeah, you really have which less of a limit. You can just accelerate whenever you want, brake whenever you want. Anyways, I'm not gonna bore you guys anymore. I guess that was all for me right now. I think so. Yep. That said, I stream this game a lot. That is F1 2020. So if any one of you feel like, yo, I'm gonna watch it stream, feel free to join over. If you want, you can race with me too. And if you are a newbie to the game, I can help you out because I'm not a pro. Okay, I'm still trying my way into the big leagues. I'm trying my best, alright. So instead of a pro, if you think like approaching a pro, oh my god, I might get insulted, he might tease me. Well, I'm not gonna do that. I'm still a noob. I still consider myself as a noob. So feel free to reach out to me if you need any sort of help, or if you feel that I miss out on anything, which is 100% possible. I'm a human, not a bot, of course. So take care, have fun, and I'll be back again with streams and content. Stay tuned, and I'll drop my stream links along with the video, so make sure to follow them and subscribe to my YouTube. Happy racing, right?